Okay, welcome. So we're going to be looking at the lap time challenge today. The Bugatti Veyron. It's a Group 4 car, and it's round the Circuit of the South, which is a big old track. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'm going to have to go and buy the car, so that's the first thing we're going to do, and then we'll see how we do. So let's go jump into the Grand Central. Bugatti is going to be in France, isn't it? There we go. So there it is. 350,000 of our hard-earned credits. I think we'll have to go black and red, won't we? Keep the colour theme going. Okay, we've probably got no tyres for this, so first thing we'll need to do is put some tyres on it. But we should be able to do that from the menu in sport mode. Oops, so select garage, we're in the right car. We need racing hards. We've probably got racing hards on already, but actually, because we might use this car again in future, it's always worth putting them on. But we've got them ready to go. Let's go see how we do. I'm going fairly blind into this, but what's going to be a good time is, so we need to get 4:21. I'm seeing lots of really quick times there. This might be doable. Might be doable. Let's load a ghost. Tidgney. Yeah. Is always a good racer and could get a follow. First order of business, take that traction control off. You can already see the ghost car starting to pull away a bit there actually. So what might have to do here is do a bit of a flying lap. Oh, massively cut the corner there. The trouble with this track is you might spend 4 minutes or so getting around the track and then have to restart if you don't hit a corner quite right. So although you've got time to kind of make these mistakes, the retry is going to be painful. You remember to change gear as well. So shocking first few corners there, but we'll be able to work on that. What I'll probably have to do here is, with this one, is save our ghost, keep coming back to it and just keep itching away at it really, just kind of getting quicker and quicker times. You see just on that corner there you can get off the curb a little bit, you can actually take it off the track by a smidge. Be interesting to see where the braking zones are for these. We've got the chicanes on, haven't we, on the long straight down here. We've got 7th gear. Braking quite late there. I think we can probably brake even later, looking at that. And get Get it straight as early as we can, and then back on the power. Probably about 3 seconds behind Tidgney at this point, I reckon. And go. Maybe third gear there as well, trying to keep that power, keep that momentum up. Good to curb there. This is what I mean. You do. Where are we up to there? 2.5 minutes. And then you've thrown it away with a penalty. I'm going to retry that. There's no point keeping going if it's going to be an invalid time. This is what we want. Kind of just find a clean line through. Go. That's better, but it's not perfect. Not as good as the ghost car with Tidgney in front. He's really kind of nailed it through there. Oh, I don't know how you prevent that kind of wheel spin there. Kept it in though. Let's go. Oh, what? How was that a penalty? Must have clipped a cone with the kind of rear tyre there, coming through. Right, let's go for it. Used a bit of curb there. You can actually see the tyre marks where people have been doing that. Keep it in, just. Right. I maybe need to just cool it down a bit and get a time on the board and then improve it rather than trying to absolutely leather it round, getting a penalty. So this isn't going to be the world's best lap here, first time out, and then we'll improve it. Need to remember to change gear. I get kind of comfortable in 6th there. I remember there's actually a 7th gear. You get a few more miles per hour out of it. And go. Actually once did a 24-hour session around this race for charity. We started at 10 PM I think it was, and we went right through until 10 PM the following day. The hardest bit for me was we got to about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd managed to keep it racing through the night, and we kind of hit the wall at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh dear. Penalty again. And yeah, really tough. One of the toughest races I've done. Arms were destroyed. Eyes and brain function was pretty shot. But it was for a worthy cause, and we got there in the end. We did it. It was the best sleep I've ever had after that session, after that driving session. Right, come on. Clean racing. This track is not that hard. That's the one. That's where we want to be, like that. Just drop into third just before we get that rotation, then floor it again. So when I did my 24-hour stint, that was on back in the days of GT Sport. And the car of choice I used was the McLaren GT. It was good, but after 24 hours of hearing the same engine noise, it does drive you slightly bonkers. Not McLaren GT, McLaren F1. There you go, McLaren F1. You think I'd remember the car after driving it for that long? Right, looking for that board here. Hard on the brakes. See, I'm trying not to follow Tidgney's lines too much here because I know that he'll have been running that right on the limit. And if I do the same here, I'll probably get it wrong and invalidate the time straight away before I've got anything on the board. So let's just get a steady lap. See how we go. Right, go. Clean so far. But we're over halfway. I think this is going to be, what was it? 2:14 Tidgney was getting, wasn't he? So, sorry. Yeah, something like that. 4:14, sorry. I think I'm going to be here about 4:30. I don't know, 4:25 maybe. It's hard to say. Oh dear, that was brutal. Because we're so close. Some of these penalties are absolutely brutal. I was not off the track there. Let's just get to the end and see what sort of time this is. I do think this could be a tricky old time challenge, this week, because these penalties are just really harsh from what I'm seeing so far. Maybe I just need to get used to this a little bit. Where are we at there? 4:25. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a clean lap now. Let's go for it. Just braking a little bit earlier than Tidgney there, but on purpose to just try and get a better exit. So I'm being a little bit more cheeky here with my racing line. We're just trying to get a bit more time out of this. We're nearly half a second up already. Oh, come on, remember to change gear. Keep forgetting that. That's the important bit. Oh, I balls that up. Yeah, we better retry that. Okay, go. Ah, you can really cut that corner. I thought that penalty would be harsher than that, but you could really take some out of it. Still good, still good. Right, remember to change gear. And avoid curbs, penalties. I need like a little buzzer to go off when I'm in 6th and I'm like revving in that rev limiter. Because the engine note doesn't really change. I'm like, am I at the top of the rev range there? So it's reset news ghost. That means that we fell behind a bit there. By probably a good few seconds. He might even do it again here, looking at the way he's pulling away. If I get 224 here, quicker than last time. We'll see. Just being a bit delicate on the old curves. Keep an eye on that. Third gear corner. Careful, careful, careful. Second here. And go. Interestingly, it looks like we're keeping in 5th here. I would have probably gone to 4th, but that's maybe this will be this one, 4th here, I imagine. Still in 4th, so that's interesting. 5th gear for the first kind of bend, and then 4th for everything else. and then it's just flat out through the rest of it. Right, last bit. Whew. Oh, slower, slightly slower, but we've got time on the board now. We know what we're doing with it. Just improve it bit by bit now. Oh, I knew that was going to be yield. I'll get all the way over there. Managed to. It's quicker. Racing line seems to help quite a bit. You get the right line going in. It sounds obvious, but it means you have to do less braking, and then as a result, less acceleration on the exit. You kind of carry the speed. Watch them white lines carefully. Go, go, go. Right, where's the board at? Here. Ooh. Just easy does it. Oh, that white line's awful. Awful, awful, awful. So close. Literally must have just been inches. That's terrible. I'm going to retry that. That's absolutely terrible. Trying to see, do a bit of experiment, see how much we can take through them corners. Right, go, go, go. We got this. Positive thinking. There we go, that's a better line. Oh, just getting it to like stop without the understeer. Kind of brake hard and then kind of start the rotation. All in a very short space of time there. It shouldn't be a hard corner, but it's actually quite important for getting that next bit quick. It's been a bit trashy this first sector, but let's just keep going and see how we get on with the rest of it. Might surprise ourselves. Speed and power, speed and power. What I might do, so some point later is actually sit down and watch someone's replay for this. One of the quicker drivers. And just try and make a note of which corners have harsh penalties on the white lines and which ones don't. Because that's really important for this track, I think, is knowing what you can get away with on which corners. This corner here is not one of those corners you can get away with. And actually the penalty line seems to end at a certain point. So if you cut the corner just after where that penalty strip ends, that's going to give you the best time. And I think that's what Tidgny's doing here with this Ghost. We've obviously found that very kind of end point, and you're just after it, using every inch of track that you've got. We've implemented stream elements onto the channel today, everyone, so at some point what you'll see, hopefully, is a stream elements chat bot kicking around on the chat. And I don't think it's configured quite right yet. I've got a bit more fettling to do with it and to get it just set up right, but soon it'll be coming. You'll be able to ask it questions, and I think you'll even be able to play games with it and things like that. I've noticed it's not quite right yet. There's still a few teething issues with it. And it's probably my user error more than the system, I imagine. But it's all a learning curve. I'm in the wrong place on the track there. The Ghost has reset a couple of times here. I think 3 or 4 times now. So it shows that I'm just not keeping pace with Tidgny. But I don't expect to be up there really. That's certainly out of my league at the moment. All we're going to do is just improve where we can. 2, 3. There we go. That's knocked 3 seconds off our quicker time. So I'm happy with that. Let's keep it going. Oh, it ran that deep. Maybe I need to brake earlier there. Or brake harder. That's slightly better, I think. Catching. Yeah. Go. A big long straight like this, you can just put your left foot off to the side. You're not going to need to brake for a good 2 minutes down here. You can put it on autopilot. There is obviously a version of this track without the chicanes. That's interesting. So we're actually slower through there that time. And I tried to brake later there, so I wonder if it's more about maybe I wasn't quite as smooth. Where's that board? Where's that board at? See, that wasn't ideal. I think I kind of hesitated on the power there. I was looking at Disney's car, trying to go, where's the point at which they commit on the exit of the corner and just go for it, and I was too busy watching them. I need to do a bit of homework with this one, I think. That felt a better exit. I think it is. 323, 320. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Yeah, there's so much more I can get out of this if I just start to feel it a bit more and be a bit more confident with the track. I mean, I've raced this track hundreds of times, but doing it under very kind of strict time trial conditions like this is a different game, isn't it, from how you race it normally. When you're racing other people, you're looking at other things, you're doing other things. You're not necessarily trying to be really clinical about it. And I think that's what this needs here, is a bit of precision driving. So we've got a bit of skill issue there. Right, hesitate just to get the rotation there and go. So we're a bit behind here, we're about 0.3 behind. Apologies for the dog barking that you can probably hear in the background. And go. Oh, by God, we might get a quicker time here. Oh, maybe not. It's close, that. Just about managed to keep that one held in. We're getting quicker and quicker all the time. That's what the name of the game is. Just little improvements. See there, I've lost time on that corner because I didn't quite get over enough to the left on the entry of the corner, and that cost us a bit of about 0.2. Right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, I knew that was. You could probably see that I'd completely lost concentration for a second there. Right, excellent. I think I'll have to leave that there just for now. We'll come back and do a bit more of that though later. That's been a really interesting run at that. I wouldn't say it's one of the best time trial attempts I've had, because we're not quite at the top of the board yet. We've got a bit of work to do. We're about halfway up there looking at that. But thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time we're on. Should be fairly soon. And yeah, take it easy. We'll catch you soon.